All right, welcome back to Pine Tree State Restorations and the Civil War Boot Pistol Part 2. The more I dig into this gun, the more interesting things I find out about this gun. It's just amazing. And in the background there, we got a Remington Model 887 12 gauge tactical pump that I bought for $20. It's broken, but I'm going to fix it. I'll do a video on that down the road. But um, this boot pistol. Originally, I thought that the marks on this barrel, see on the end here, right there, where are they? Right there. I thought those were maybe some kind of hash marks for somebody that shot somebody. But what I found out was inside the gun, inside this gun, I don't know if you can see it. You see those marks on the lower frame right there? Same set of marks. Come over here on the spring. If I can get in there. You can't really see it, but on the other side, there's the same marks. And on this top plate, the same marks. 4 lines and an X. So what I've deduced is this is a Civil War gun made by a blacksmith shop. And that was his proof mark. Okay? He didn't have a regular stamp, so he used 4 lines and an X. Now, this gun is numbers matching. Everything in it. This is all homemade. Okay? This was definitely all homemade. Civil War blacksmith shop. So what I've decided to do is I'm not going to refinish it. I'm not going to blue it. I'm not going to rust blue it. I'm just going to get the rust off carefully with some Kroil and a soft brass brush. Get all the rust off because I don't want it rusting anymore. I got the nipple out. It came out fairly easy. And it was toast. So I found one. I have hundreds of nipples for black powder guns. And I found one that actually fit. It's a weird coarse thread, but it actually works good in this gun. And I test fired it, and it fired the first time on a primer, on a primer cap. In fact, here it is right here. Here's here's the cap that I shot off the nipple right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to clean this. I'm going to oil this. And I'll probably put blue Loctite on that nipple just because I'll probably put blue Loctite on that barrel after I shoot it. I'm going to show you guys I'm going to shoot the gun. Once I get it all back together, here's the stock too. And if you look, you can tell this whole thing was hand carved. Look at how rough that is. All hand carved, man. 100%. Um, Once I get it back together, I'm just going to leave it in the white. In the white means that there's no finish on it. It'll look pretty good. I'll just get it all cleaned up and get it back together, get all the rust off. She's kind of soaking right now. I'm going to get it all cleaned up, oil the mechanism, get all the rust, loose rust that's around here, under the hammer, inside the hammer. There's some rust where the barrel meets, and of course, rust right there at the end. Rust down in there. I'm going to get that all off, and I'm going to oil it up good, and then I'm going to leave it alone. The barrel, I had steel wool that before I knew what it was, so it'll be fine. You rub it for a while, and it'll look old like the rest of it. Um, we're gonna get it back together, and then after that, we'll shoot it for you guys at a target. I'll see how accurate it is. and then I'll break it down and clean it again and oil it, and I will put it away because I don't have much in it, and it is a somewhat valuable gun with a lot of history and the history behind it. Now, the next thing project on the bench is a Remington 887, which is a Benelli clone. They made this gun for about 4 years. I believe it was 2015 to 2019, something like that. And they had a lot of problems with the gun, and people didn't really understand it, and Remington quit selling them. I bought it for $20, and all it's missing is one spring. I got the rest of the parts out in the other room. I'm cleaning them up today, but it needs a good cleaning. Actually, the guy took it apart a long time ago, lost the spring, and never put it back together. And then it sat out in the garage and got kind of crusty. I'm going to redo the whole gun, and I'm going to keep it because it's a rare gun. There's not many of them around. Also, there's only like, I don't know, 20 days left. Could be around 20, 18, 19, 20 days left on the raffle giveaway that I'm giving away. Beautiful shortwave radio. Check that out and subscribe and like and give me a comment, and you got a chance to win that $300 or $400 radio. So it's a big deal. Check that out and see what you think. And we'll be back next weekend, hopefully shooting this gun live at some targets and seeing how accurate it is from the 1860s and seeing how far we can put a round ball on the target at distance. We'll try it out. We'll try 10 or 15 feet and then maybe 30 feet, see what we can hit. But thanks again for watching Pine Tree State Restorations and the Civil War boot pistol. We'll see you soon.